Example 19. Find the equations of the ellipse that has its center at the origin, which is 0, 0, and hk with vertices v 0 plus minus 5 on the y coordinate, and we know is y, it's related to b, so it's plus minus b. Okay, and length of the minor axis is 3. And the second question is about the sketching the ellipse. Okay, I just want to revise for this one. Okay, as we know, if here is the HK, the center, so from center to this one or to here is involved A, and here is A for the x axis. And then for the y coordinate from here, okay, from here to here, let's say here, okay, it involves the y coordinate. Okay, we use the b at the first video of 4.2. That's why we know that it's k plus minus b, because it's on the y coordinate. Okay, we have the center. We are going to find the equation of the ellipse first. We have the center at the origin, which is the coordinate is 0, 0, and then we have the vertices, which is v, which is the 0 plus minus 5. As we know that h is 0, the k will be 0, so this represent the k plus minus b. From here we know that b is 5, because b is the length of the center to the vertex. Okay, and the plus minus is represent to for two vertex, plus 5 and minus 5. Okay, the next information is the length of the minor. So length of minor axis, okay, is 3. So b is 5, so length of the minor will be 2a, which is equal to 3, and the a will be 1.5. It doesn't matter either 1.5 or you want to write it 3/2. Both can be accepted. And then we are going to find the value of c, which is c squared. B is greater than a, so you have 5 squared minus 1.5 squared. You will get c is just equal to 91/2. That's for c, because we need to find the coordinate of the foci when we sketch the ellipse. So we have the a, we have the value of a, we have the value of a, we have the value of b, we have the center. We can create the equations of the ellipse, which is, as the center is 0, 0, so we have x squared over a squared, so it's 1.5 squared. You can have 3/2 squared, y squared, because k is 0, and you have b 5, so squared will be 25. It must be equal to 1. So for this x value, okay, so you will have 9/4. This one is y squared over 25. Everything will be 1, but do not leave it like this. So rearrange it, will be like this. Bring 4 to the top. So final answer, you must be in this term, as it is the simplest. Okay, that's the equations of the ellipse. Okay, as we can see, the value of b greater than a, so we know we'll have the vertical ellipse. Now we are going to label the vertex and the foci. The vertex here, minor 1. The center is already labeled for you now. Okay, because it's given to you already, the vertex is 0 plus minus 5. So here will be the coordinate of v. We label it v1, because in major vertex is 0, 5, because center to here is 5 length, and we have v2 minus 5 to the bottom. So we are going to have that coordinate. You must label all the vertex, foci, center. Okay, we find the foci. It must be in the middle between the center and the vertex. Okay, we have the value of c, this one, so it's gonna be plus minus from the center. So here let's say f1. So because we have the same x coordinate, the y will be square root of 91 over 2, and we have f2 minus that will be negative square root of 91 over 2. And we label the vertex on the minor axis. Is the length of the A is 1.5. So from 0 here minus 1.5 length, we got negative 1.5. The y is 0, and here is v4. So you have 0 to here is 1.5 in length. The coordinate is 1.50. So that's all. Okay, next on example 20, we need to find the center, the vertices, the foci, the length of the major and minor length. And we have the equation already. So first we find the center. As we know, there is no x minus or what, x plus what. So that means we have hk is 0, 0. Okay, and to find the vertices, we need to find the value of a and b, and the foci, we need to find the value of c. So here we can see, because it's under the x, so this is the value of x squared, this is the value of b squared. So a squared equal to 16. Then you know a is 4. A is represented for the length, so that's why it's positive. So b squared is 25 and the b is 5. Then we are going to find the c from the formula c squared. The b is greater than the a, so b squared minus a squared, b squared minus a squared is equal to 25 minus 16. You will get 9. So it end up c is equal to 3. Okay, as we know that the value of b greater than a, then we know the ellipse will be in vertical one. Okay, and then we are going to find the vertex. It will be the major vertex will be in h. The y coordinate will be different, so k plus minus b. So v1 is equal to h is 0, the k is 0, plus minus b, b is 5, so it's plus 5, and under one major one will be 0 minus 5. Okay, so for the minor vertex, we have h plus minus a, the k. Minor, this one is minor. Okay, so v3 as h is 0, we know it's 0, so a is 4, so plus 4, the k is 0, v4 minus 4, 0, and then we need to find the foci. So the foci is on the major axis. Okay, so it has the same h. Okay, and it will different on the y coordinate, which is k plus minus c. So let's say f1, the c is 3, so h is 0, k is 0, so 0 plus c, 0 plus 3 is plus 3. f2 is 0 minus 3. It doesn't matter, you don't have to write the plus. Okay, it's just normal 1, 0, 3, that's it. And then the next one, we got the last one will be the length. So the length of major axis, remember, is the vertical, the b greater than a, so it's on the b, so 2b. So 2b, b is 5, so you got 10 length of the major axis, and length of minor axis is equal to 2a, and your a is 4, it will be 8. That's the answer. Okay, example 21, DIY, you need to do by yourself, but I give the hint. The hint is like this. I won't give the final answer, because if I give the final answer, it's like you already done. So I give the hint. So you need to get the A is 3, the B is 2, and the C is square root of 5. So you check your A must be 3, B 2, and then you can proceed the coordinate of the center and of foci. But the center is HK.